up? It is your boy Raider. We are back on the giveaway grind. So, all right, so y'all know the deal. We're gonna do comments. You put the comment down below of the champions you want. I think I'm gonna do away with any like restrictions or anything. You can put as many champions as you want, and that's just the way we'll do it from now on. Just you can be in as many times as you want. I'll say the name of the champion for the account, and then you comment that one down below. And then on Friday, we'll do a stream. I'll spin the wheel. You don't have to be there for the stream. Typically, when we do the stream, though, we'll have different giveaways as well, different accounts. So we'll have the giveaways from the video and then a couple during the stream. So check it out. You don't have to be there to win any of these accounts, though. So also, the majority, like 90% of these accounts were from our members in Discord. So I'd like to shout out Ink, LUCCAS, SHAMAN. All right, so account number 1 here, we have Hilfy. Hilfy is very, very good. Very in the meta right now. You see a lot of people using her, especially in live arena. She has a great kit. She has the remove all buff, places a freeze, synergizes really well with Tormund. They have a lot of duo skills together. Has a revive, block damage, increased speed. The skills cooldowns cannot be decreased or reset. Really good against a Fabian. So this is a pretty early account. It's got Narma, Ezio, Pelops. So if you want this account, put Hilfy down below. Oh, this account was given to us by Ink. So thank you, Ink. All right, we have another starter account. Corvus, Pelops, and Arman's the Magnificent. I would say Arman's is still really good. Obviously, probably not like the tippity top like he used to be, but he's still very, very good, especially as a starter account, PvE. Like, he's insane for waves and all that good stuff. Not very good in some other areas of the game, mainly like Demon Lord, Hydra, Chimera, all that good stuff. But Arena, still very good. Wave content, an absolute beast. Probably like the best character in the game for waves, just because he has his AoE, he steals their turn meter. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. So basically he just keeps going back to this turn, or back to the skill over and over again. He keeps stunning the waves. They don't even get a chance to attack you. Really good CC for your team. This account was given to us by SHAMAN. He gave it to me like about a week and a half ago. So it just didn't make the cut for the last giveaway. So I've been sitting on it for a while, but it will be one of your guys' accounts. All right, we have this account, Staltus. The Staltus accounts usually do pretty well. A lot of you guys love my guy Staltus here. Staltus also has Morrigan and a Man-Eater. This one was in the last giveaway, and the person re-gifted it back to us. So this is one from Dimitri, from his many, many rerolls. So thank you, Dimitri, for this one. And thank you to the person who gifted it back. He said he wasn't going to play it that much, so give it on to somebody who will use it. So if you want Staltus, put Staltus. All right, the next account, we have a Kberon. And we also have a Hefrak. I really like Hefrak. He's such a cool champion. He has his big AoE nuke, places an extra hit. Anytime you get an extra hit with an attack-based champion on an AoE, it's a great skill. And he will do this skill whenever an ally is killed. So a lot of times you'll see him in the arena with like some food champions, like some 1-stars, and he'll nuke you as soon as you kill them. We'll call this one, let's call this one Hefrak. We'll call it the Hefrak account. So if you want this account, type Hefrak. So the last account and the next 6 accounts, as you can tell up here, were given to us by LUCCAS. So LUCCAS is pretty active in our Discord. So thank you, LUCCAS. I appreciate that. This account has a Venelicia Thrall Mother. So very good champion. she does a big revive, 50-50. If all other allies are dead, revives them to 75-75. Decrease the cooldown of all allies' skills revived by 1 turn, and increase the cooldown of enemy skills by 2 turns. Very nice skill. And AoE block buffs and decreased defense, and also a buff strip. And then a weaken on the A1. She is very good. A fellow content creator, Roadblock, he has a free-to-play series, and he has a Thrall Mother on there, so if you want some Thrall Mother content, go check out his channel. All right, the next account, we have a Warlord. If you want this account, type Warlord. It also has Goffred, a Xenomorph with the 5-star blessing, 2 Hanorok, and then anything in the vault, nope. What does Warlord do? He's a pretty OG champion. He has a block debuffs on allies for 1 turn, then places a shield buff equal to 30% of this champion's max HP for 2 turns. This champion's max HP, which makes it good. Heal all allies by their max HP. And then he is most known for this skill, 70% chance, books up to 100 to put each target's skills on cooldown. 30% chance to fully deplete each target's turn meter. Very good skill for arena. A little bit outdated now, but still can get the job done, especially in like Gold 5 arena and live arena as well. All right, next account we have a Samson, the Masher. So Samson is a pretty cool champion. I have him on my main. He has an AoE with a remove all increased defense, places an extra hit if this attack kills an enemy. He has an A1 stun, which is nice. He has this ability here, increase accuracy and crit damage for 3 turns on himself, grant an extra turn. So pretty solid champion, nothing too crazy. If you watch Erroneous, he will play around with him a lot in live arena. It's pretty fun. So if you've never heard of Erroneous, go check out Erroneous' channel. He makes some good content for free-to-play live arena. The next account, we have a Feral. Feral, the Hydra God. In a lot of top Hydra teams. Also has a Supreme Gaelic Manaya, Snicktrack, Elenaral, and the Ezio. Feral, what does Feral do? What makes him so good? He has an AoE 75% chance of placing decreased accuracy and the block buffs. Block buffs, very needed for the Hydra boss. He also has increased resistance, one of the very few champions that bring increased resistance for 3 turns, and a perfect veil for 2 turns. And then he also has this. If an ally is under 2 or more buffs, increase their resistance. 3 buffs, increase their accuracy. 4 buffs, increase their damage. So this can do a lot of damage for your Hydra team, which makes him very good. He also has a decreased speed on the A1 and will ignore resistance if it is a boss. The next account, we have another Feral, but we also have some Void legendaries. Little Miss Annie, who is okay. I think she can do some pretty good damage. And then we also have a Reho. Reho is insanely good, especially against bosses, Chimera, Demon Lord, Dragon, anything that has a boss in it, which is pretty much all content except for like arena, but she can still be pretty good in arena. What does Reho do? She has a remove all debuffs, then place a block debuffs. So what does Reho do? She has a remove all debuffs on all allies, then places a block debuffs buff on them for 2 turns. Also heals by 35% of their max HP and a further 5% for each debuff removed. It is on a 4 turn, but it books down to a 3 turn. Already got some books in there, just need one more. Need one more book over here too to get the cooldown. This is one of her good abilities as well. Places a stun as well as a burn, decrease defense, weaken, decrease attack, and decrease crit rate for 2 turns, then attacks the target. So it's only on 1 enemy, but it's really good for bosses. You get pretty much every debuff on the boss. And then she has A1 that places a continuous heal on the lowest ally on the ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn. Continuous heal buff on all allies with 30% HP or less for 1 turn. And her passive, when receiving any debuff, returns them from this champion back to the attacker, which is very good. Will not return debuffs that cannot be removed. So if you want this one, put Reho. All right, we have one more shot here at Kberon. If you want this account, put Kberon down in the comment section. We got Tuha and Narma and Ezio. Kberon, we're pretty familiar with his skills now. He has the A3 with the AoE, HP burn on all enemies, fills his champion's turn meter by 20% for each HP burn placed. He's pretty good at like stacking up to turns because he gets the turn meter fill here with the HP burn. He also has this one, attacks an enemy 2 times before attacking, places Death Brand, will ignore Unkillable and Shield in 25% of the target's defense, and activates this champion's perennial power, which is his AoE. If the target is killed, if the target survives, fills the champion's turn meter by 50% instead. And then his A1 attacks 1 enemy 2 times, 75% chance of placing decreased defense, has a 50% chance of counterattacking with the skill whenever an enemy has an HP debuff activated. Occurs once per turn. And then he has a delay effect on himself, heals his champion whenever an HP burn is activated, whenever an HP burn on an enemy is expired or is removed, places a true fear on them. Very nice. Kberon is very sick. Last but not least is the account that I'm giving away for this giveaway. It is a Cadna account. She has pretty bad reviews, but a void legendary nonetheless, and she does have some good abilities. She has a decreased speed and a leech on all enemies, restores enemies, or destroys, restores allies destroyed max HP, then heals our allies by 20% of this champion's max HP on a 3 turn. Also on a 3 turn, remove all debuffs, places a block debuffs and a revive on death on them. And then the A1 places a sleep 100% chance, fills the turn meter. This champion's turn meter by 15% if the sleep debuff is placed. Her passive, 30% chance of completely blocking the incoming damage of the first hit of an attack on a random ally, occurs once per turn, books up to 50%. Pretty good skill. It's like a Sepulchre Sentinel type skill. So if you want Cadna, put Cadna. All right, so we will finish this video by giving a little update on the Reroll Doja account. A little extra something at the end here. So we have the champion training tournament going on. Been pushing hard on this. I think I have enough to make like 3 more 6 stars. I'm in the first place by quite a bit. I would really like to also get the legendary book, so I'm going to push for the legendary book as well. We are chugging along on the Arbiter missions. We're almost to where we can get the 2 books. Superior potions, void potions, everything else, we are good to go. And then I got to fuse Relic Keeper. Gear, what is this? Gear enhancement. Gosh, it's hard getting silver on these accounts. I'm like halfway through, 1,500 out of 3,000. But it costs so much silver to upgrade champions and do champion training, which is very annoying. Gear Hunters, we are almost done with as well. I need about 1,300 more, just a little over halfway done there. Fire Knight Tournament, we have completed 1680. We got our fragments for the Fire Knight Tournament. The big one will be the Summon Rush. I don't know if we can do the Summon Rush or not. We do not have a lot of shards. I have not had a lot of luck with the Nightmare Clan boss. We have 4, 1 void, and we'll get some more soon. We were able to do some more in Doom Tower today. I just need to beat this. I don't have any more of the gold keys. Tomorrow I'll get some more gold keys, and I'll go for that void shard and see if we can beat the Frost Spider. But I believe that's all I have. I'll catch you in the next one. Catch you in stream tomorrow. Peace.